Welcome to J&R Music and Computer World, a New York City retail institution since 1971. Brett Hamilton and Bob Rayner with a PowerShot from Canon. This is the A590. It's an 8 megapixel digital camera, and it's got a really cool feature that jumped out for me, which is the motion detection, which is great if you're shooting a lot of action.
Absolutely, Brett. This camera has a motion detection feature which will actually take care of your problems when it comes to shooting moving subjects.
Okay.
You know, when things are moving around, the autofocus can change and sometimes it can't.
You never know what you're going to get.
No,
right.
But this motion detection actually detects that motion in your subjects and tries to keep the frame in focus and everything. So it's pretty advanced in terms of that. So don't let the compact size and the palm size fool you. As a matter of fact, this is a full feature camera, 4-power optical zoom that you see there. So you have a tremendous range of going in and out and making sure your subject gets in frame the way you want it to, whether it's wide angle for parties inside a closed room or your son or daughter's way out there in the soccer field, you can get it in and get it framed.
Plus, because it's 4 times, you're not losing a lot of generation, you're not losing
Absolutely,
quality.
you're right there. 2.5-inch LCD screen and also an image stabilizer in there. So when
now
you
explain the difference between that and the motion.
Oh, well, image stabilizer happens to compensate for the camera shake that no matter how good you think you are, you're not as good as a tripod. So
especially when you're one-handing it.
So in lower light situations, you'll find that the shutter speed will be longer and that might cause blur, but the image stabilization will compensate for that. It actually reacts in the opposite way the camera is moving so that you stabilize your shot to get crystal clear photographs.
Gives you your own balance then.
Absolutely.
And we're also getting video with this as well.
Video capture as well. That's one of the great features that you're now seeing in a lot of these compact cameras, and that video capture goes up to 640 by 480 resolution, and you can put up to 60 minutes on one of the high capacity SD cards that this uses, a 4 gigabyte card. Oh, and by the way, you also have up top here a selecting dial for your scene shooting modes. So it'll do all sorts of modes, like for portraits, landscapes. It optimizes the automatic camera settings. But if you don't want to mess with that,
put it to auto.
It has an easy mode, and they're really promoting that now, that you can pretty much set it and forget it, click away, and it will optimize shutter speed, exposure, and all those things to get you the best picture quality possible.
Which is terrific if you're handing it to somebody that knows nothing about photography.
You can literally hand it to them, you know, and even the use of AA batteries, find them anywhere. If you use lithium-ion batteries,
they'll last even longer.
500 shots it's rated at with a pair of batteries like that. So it's economical to use, but you don't sacrifice any image quality.
And it's the Canon PowerShot. It's the A590 8 megapixels. You can get one for yourself by calling 800-806-1115 or visit jr.com.